Hi guys, I was in the actual Hangout and I think it didn't go through my whole little presentation, if you will, about Skyline webcams. For some reason, as I went back to from the screen share, I noticed it went off. So I heard a beep, but I just didn't register with me. So I have to go through this all again. But I wanted just to share with you today the webcams. If you go to the home page, you will actually notice some of the best webcams that are out there. And what I mean by best is these are ones that are actually showing up on the front page based upon online users. And right now, our Underwater World one is getting over 202 users simultaneously right now watching this, which is pretty phenomenal. Most websites don't get that many users simultaneously using their website. And then we have other ones, Piazza Navona, I'm sure I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, St. George Beach, the Grand Harbor in Valletta, and then the Passage to the Sea. But these are all the top ones. They obviously change based upon how many people come visit there. So if you go to SkylineWebcams.net right now, you can see that. Now make sure you go before 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time because they are 7 hours ahead of us, and it does get dark over there at about 7 hours ahead. So anyways, it might be only 5 if you're in Eastern, and of course 6 if you're in Central. But with that said, just make sure you go there early because then you will see the live camera. Now, I'll just kind of click onto the Underwater World so you can kind of see this. This was set up less than a month ago. It's actually this month, actually I think it's this Saturday or next Saturday. It's been up for a month. And as you can see, these are the amount of visits that we've had to this particular camera. I do apologize, my computer is a little running slow, and I think it's because I have Google Hangouts on along with the camera. My connection here is not the greatest, but it is. It will work here. It looks like it's going through its motions. There you go. So you can see all the fish, and a lot of people love this. They can kind of basically relax as they're going about their day, and they want to take a 5-minute break. They just come here, and what some people do too is they'll create the full screen. And there you go. You got kind of like a full screen TV show, if you will. And you can see all the fish that are there. I would love to see if anybody here can actually identify all those fish. Any marine biologist in the group who is watching this. But the beautiful thing about this is our newest camera. What you'll notice is there's actually a Facebook part in here. It's not showing because I don't think I'm in Facebook right now. If I go back into Facebook, I'm sure it will show. Yeah, it was in there. It doesn't like something that I did. But anyways, it does show Facebook, but it has like 1,400 shares on Facebook, 35 tweets, and about 28 G pluses. The nice thing is the breadcrumbs actually help with SEO. Obviously, it says webcams Malta, St. Julian's, and then Underwater World and St. Julian's. So when people are looking for St. Julian's in Italy on Google, this usually will come up within the first page. Hope I don't need to go here. Hopefully, you know what? I don't even think I'm sharing this, am I? I don't think I did that. Here we go again. Excuse me, I'm going through a rough underwater thing. Okay, now you can probably see it, so I gotta go back. I apologize for that. This learning all these different things is always a fun chore. If you look at the home screen now again, you'll see 220 users, so more users are on there. Maybe you guys are watching this live, but obviously there's a lot of people looking at that one. 150 there, 226. But what I wanted to do then now is show you actually the live Underwater World, since you didn't see it the first time. I thought you were watching it. There you go. As you can see right now, I hope I'm doing this, yeah. It will actually go through its little preview here, I hope. Come on, computer, let's go. This is going to be longer than 5 minutes. I do apologize. Oh, and then Shockwave's is busy again. Having a little bit of problem with Shockwave. Okay, well here, this is what I wanted to show you anyways. This is actually live from Malta, the Grand Harbor. What we're looking for is a couple of things. Obviously, people who have businesses that are next to beautiful locations, we definitely want to talk to because they can actually host one of our cameras. There is a cost, but it's very relatively inexpensive because they get the camera for life. Basically, if anything happens to the camera, as long as it's not abused, we will replace it at no additional charge. So any updates that we have on our camera, any new things that we add to the camera, we automatically are going to update all our clients. That's a huge value. They don't own the camera, but that's okay because they get the benefits of it. As you can see with this one, there's been over close to almost 1 million visits to this one. Again, it does show Facebook if you're logged in. You can tweet and, of course, G+ it. But what I like about this, too, is that when you click onto it, it automatically goes to the sponsor's website, so you can kind of track how many people will do that. There's also going to be some new revamps of this website. It's going to look a lot better. It's going to be a little bit more easy navigatable, and there's going to be a lot more to it. Our stickiness, I believe, is going to go up to 15 minutes per visitor, which isn't too bad because we're getting on average about 10,000 visits per day, over 8 million visits per month. So this is not a small site by any stretch of the imagination. What you also need to know is I'm also looking for sponsors. So the fact is that here's a sponsorship part. And you can see it's actually sponsored by the same person who webcam hosted it. He wanted both. We don't recommend that, but it can happen. This, of course, when you click onto it, goes to his website. Okay. I'll have you look at that later. But what you can do also is do a full screen. Now when you do a full screen, you notice that the sponsored by is still there. So the beautiful thing about being sponsored is you actually will have your logo on the camera, and with those many visits, it definitely helps give you exposure for your business. What we're also doing right now is we want to expand to the U.S., and that's why I'm shooting this too. So if you're in the U.S., you either have clients that would like to be sponsors, would like to know more information about it. Obviously, there's some referral fee that I can give to you if you help me find somebody. What we're doing is we're expanding it, so not only are we giving them a sponsorship opportunity, but we're also allowing them to go to their clients and say, look, we would be the sponsor of this camera. We're paying for it. We want to put it into your location. All you have to pay for is your regular electricity bill and, of course, your internet hosting, but we will do everything. And that's a great thing. It expands, of course, our reach. More and more cameras will be going up because of that, and the sponsors get a really good deal. Obviously, it's a win-win for their clients because now they get a free camera, basically. So it's a really good special. If you know of anybody, maybe one of your clients that want that, please let me know. Now, I asked you or I told you you can get credit. Well, if they go to my website, PrestonOdenbrett.com, under live webcams and go to sponsorship, it tells a little bit about the program. They can call me directly and set up an appointment. And of course, I show the example from Malta. They can fill in this information, but then if you want, I can put you as a referral. So any of these people that I've already talked to that are becoming my referral partners, if you will. And anytime any one of these things becomes a sale, I obviously reward that person for it. So this is a great program. It just started right now. So if you know of anybody or if you want to do it, please fill out that form and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, so with that said, that should be the last of it. Oop, there goes the weird thing when you do a screen share. But that's the last of it. I appreciate your time. Sorry about for the little technical difficulties I had. But I will end the broadcast now because I got another meeting in about a half hour I got to prepare for. Thanks again. Appreciate your time. God bless, and hopefully we'll see you soon or talk to you. Bye for now.